We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. Vice President and Education Chief Sara instructed today the security sector to show no mercy against criminals and terrorists. Duterte led the sit-down meeting with high-ranking security officials while President Bongbong Marcos is on his state visits to Indonesia and Singapore. In a short speech, the state's acting officer in charge assured that the government is behind the country's police and military as they perform their job to stop terrorism. She noted that although they haven't discussed any specifics, the leaders were clearly instructed on the treatment of law and state violators. Duterte also mentioned the need to intensify cooperation to prevent the slowdown of progress and development. Besides calling against criminality and terrorism, Duterte confirmed that they have discussed pushing for the realization of mandatory reserved officers training corps or ROTC. Warehouse visits continue as the government, through the Bureau of Customs or BOC, vowed to safeguard the country's stockpile of essential products. The BOC on Sunday inspected a warehouse in Batangas and discovered 1.8 billion pesos worth of goods, including local and imported sugar. The inspecting team found an estimated 181,299 sacks of imported sugar from Thailand and some 197,590 sacks of the local Don Pedro white sugar. The BOC said it may be one of the agency's biggest operations to date. The team has temporarily padlocked, sealed, and placed caution tapes on the entrances and exits of the warehouse. The continuous inspection of warehouses believed to be storing sugar is in light of the controversy on the unauthorized issuance of Sugar Order Number 4 that would have allowed the importation of 300,000 metric tons of sugar. The Department of Health, or DOH, assured COVID-19 cases across the country are still being monitored and detected. In its latest report, the DOH said 624 more cases of the Omicron BA.5 subvariant of COVID-19 have been detected, of which 605 are all from the regions, while the remaining 19 are from returning overseas Filipinos. Of the 605 cases, 26 are from Ilocos region, 33 from Cagayan Valley, 41 from Central Luzon, 22 from the Bicol region, 6 from Western Visayas, 35 from Central Visayas, 5 from Zamboanga Peninsula, 1 from Northern Mindanao, 5 from Davao region, 56 from Soxargen, 61 from Calabarzon, 15 from Mimaropa, 6 from Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao, 119 from Cordillera Administrative Region, 40 from Caraga, and 134 from the National Capital Region. Meanwhile, 13 cases of BA.4 are from Soxargen, Central Luzon, and Central Visayas. 1 case of BA.2.12.1 is also detected in Central Luzon. The current leadership of the National Capital Region Police Office is dead set on ridding its ranks of rogue cops. NCRPO Chief Brigadier General Jonel Estomo said he is implementing an intensified internal cleansing to remove personnel involved in crimes. He also warned all PNP officials and personnel to maintain discipline and order and ensure compliance to all lawful orders, policies, rules, and regulations. From 2016 to 2022, a total of 29 NCRPO personnel were dismissed from the police service for various crimes such as murder, rape, illegal drugs, kidnapping, and robbery extortion. Meanwhile, the police regional office in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao ordered its field units to be on alert and prevent a repeat of the ambush slay of 2 police officers in Ampatuan, Maguindanao. PRO Chief Brigadier General John Guyguyon asked everyone to make sure they are safe as they perform their duties. On August 30, Ampatuan Municipal Police Station Chief Lieutenant Reynaldo Samson and his aide Corporal Salihuden Endab were ambushed by alleged members of the Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters or BIFF. Samson and his men earlier failed to serve the warrant on a certain Kambal, a local BIFF member, before the ambush. The National Privacy Commission will meet with the Philippine National Police and the National Bureau of Investigation this week to investigate the spread of personalized text scams. The NPC will also meet with messaging apps, banks, and online wallet and payment apps. NPC Public Information and Assistance Division Chief Roren Marie Shin said scammers may be gathering names and numbers through an automated scraping and harvesting process. However, they have not ruled out a possible data breach. The NPC is setting up channels where public may quickly forward their complaints. Meanwhile, some senators expressed alarm over the proliferation of personalized scams via text messages. Senators J.V. Ejercito and Grace Poe vowed to push for the ratification of the SIM card registration bill, which failed to hurdle the 18th Congress. Senator Sherwin Gatchalian filed a resolution calling for an investigation on the proliferation of spam and phishing text messages, citing the need to protect consumers' right to privacy and security. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. I am William Theo. Good evening, everyone. Stay safe.